nothing but the dog in me. Why must I chase the cat?
Good evening and welcome to Pound Posse Presents. Another Saturday night about to be on the books, and it is that night that we set our clocks back. Remember, spring forward, fall behind. There was some Facebook posts I saw where people were posting the wrong action, turn your clocks ahead this weekend. No, it's turn them back this weekend. I'm still wondering who ever thought of losing an hour of daylight would really be made up by gaining an hour of sleep. It's a weird thing. I don't understand why we do it. I mean, I understand why we do it, but if you're like me, it's just more of a pain than anything else, because now there's 17 different clocks that need to be fixed, and some of them probably never will be until the next time, and then they'll be right again. I noticed that my watch was running slow, and in the hopes that it was just I messed it up, reset it. Now I won't really have to worry about that tomorrow because the battery seems to be dead, so that's one less clock to fix. Another whole problem, but it is what it is. So yeah, at the end of the day, before you go to bed, remember to set your clocks back. And fortunately for a lot of us, the phones and the computers will set themselves so that if you wake up and you're really not sure what time it is, it'll be there for you. In any case, that's today's PSA. Last Sunday, I attended the For the Love of Jack pasta dinner, and that was a very nice occasion. Sherry does a great job with all of her events. There were so many raffles, and unlike me, I actually won a couple of things, which is a nice thing. Zach, let's get the group picture up that we had. A whole bunch of us were there. There were representatives from Desmond's Army, representatives from Bikers Against Animal Cruelty, a lot of just really good, solid rescue type people, and a lot of people who were just there to support Sherry and For the Love of Jack, so it was nice. Yeah, I'm in the back there. Like, it was pouring rain. I don't know how anybody looked like anything when they got there, but we managed, and it was not the day for being out of the house, but it was certainly, like I said, a very nice event, and congratulations to Sherry. She always, like I said, does a great job with all of her events, and she does a great job with her organization too. If you're not familiar with For the Love of Jack, by all means, do check them out on the internet and Facebook. She is a presence. She focuses on trying to help animals who are sick or injured, abused or neglected, tries to keep them in their homes and healthy, and she really pours her heart and soul into it. So I can say honestly, Sherry, thank you for everything that you do. And I'll take the camera back for a second. This week I got tagged in a post by Bikers Against Animal Cruelty. Their newsletter was out, and I guess it's their quarterly newsletter. And in their newsletter, they do put up a memorial for people who have lost pets during that time frame. And Zach, let's get that picture up. Nothing can make me cry at work like something like this. They actually included my little Gidget in there, and it was very, very touching. We know how much I love my peeps at Bikers Against Animal Cruelty, so I just want to give you guys another big, great thank you for remembering my girl. Like I said, you're kind of sitting there at work, and you see you're tagged in something, and you take a look, and you're like, oh, you turn into a blithering idiot. There's my girl. So anyway, yeah, about a month and a half, I guess it's been, and it still hurts, and it always hurts, and that's all I can say about that. So I will take the camera back before I get upset again, because we can't have that. There's enough time for that off camera. Got to stay all smiles and positive on camera. Ooh, Zach's like, yoo in the background. Yeah. All right, so somebody reached out to me about a dog who is really in need of a new situation, and it's very easy for us to be judgmental when we see a family giving up a dog, and there's a lot of ways that we can be critical and, you know, put blame on the people for not doing this or not doing that, but we're not living their situation. And sometimes the biggest part of loving is letting go. And that's pretty much where things are at with Kai. So Zach, let's get Kai's, we got a couple picture of Kai up, and you can scroll through them while I talk. Nice, you know, nice and easy. It doesn't have to be rapidly because there's only 2 pictures. But Kai is a beautiful, beautiful boy. He is a Siberian Husky. He'll be 4 in February. He was originally adopted from Norwich Animal Control here in Connecticut, and that was at 6 months old. So he's been with his family for a while. He's neutered, he's microchipped, he's up to date on all his vaccinations. Like I said, he's with the family who adopted him. But after some very difficult soul searching, that family has come to the conclusion that it would be best for Kai to rehome him. Again, sometimes the biggest part of loving is knowing that it's time to let go. Kai is a loyal, lovable, and smart dog. He requires a lot of exercise or he will become destructive. And by destructive, he will chew things that he should not be chewing, and he will dig. So, you know, it's not uncommon behavior, but it just shows his frustration. You know, if a dog, like a kid, starts, you know, doing destructive things, not getting what they need, they will act out. Kai has very high prey drive, and he absolutely cannot be around cats. He is exuberant, and he gets excited, and does not give small dogs or small children their personal space. He thinks he's a lap dog, and he can be a bit jumpy. To me, it sounds like he'll need a savvy, strong leader, and possibly some training for overall manners. Not, again, an uncommon situation. You know, people do the best they can, and sometimes you just, in spite of everything that you're doing and everything that you're trying, you know that it's not the right situation for the dog. So he's going to need somebody to be a very strong leader, to exercise him to the point of, you know, he's tired. He's going to need someone to kind of reel in some of his behaviors. And none of this is bad stuff. This is just, you know, again, something that he needs as an individual that he's not getting all of where he is. Kai can clear a 4-foot fence easily, so he's an escape artist as well. And you know, that's definitely something that needs to be considered in putting him in a new home, because he's going to obviously need taller boundaries, higher fence, whatever have you. It said that, you know, if he gets out, he comes right back, but you don't want to take that chance. You kind of want to put him in an escape-proof environment, and that's going to be something that a new home is going to have to be very mindful of. He loves walks, of course, and he loves car rides. He has a husky housemate who he loves and he loves to play with. So it's possible that Kai will do well with another dog in his home that is his size, not a small dog, or as an only dog with all of the attention that he clearly desires. The family loves him. You know, that's not the question. But again, they know that theirs is not the ideal place for Kai to thrive. So in order for him to be the best dog that he can be, here's where we're at. They want more for him, and that's from their heart. If you are the person who can devote the time, the energy, and the discipline that Kai definitely needs in working with him, Norwich Animal Control is acting on the family's behalf, and kudos to them for, you know, being willing to stay involved, because I hate to say a lot of shelters, a lot of rescues, you know, they do end up turning their backs, and so it's a nice thing that they're sticking to one of their own, I guess I would say. Anyway, if you are interested in finding out more about Kai, if you want to set up a meet and greet, by all means, give them a call, 860-887-5747. 860-887-5747 is the number for Norwich Animal Control. And, you know, I can see there's so many dogs like Kai that, you know, they just need maybe a little more than their people can give, and they can be just amazing dogs, and I think that that's probably the case here. So no judgment, no criticizing. Kai is posted on the Pound Posse Presents Facebook page. Let's share him, folks, if you can, and find him his perfect spot. Next up, we have a little in Torrington. Oh gosh, this is like sweet mother of temptation here. This little one is in need of a home. Shadow is about 8 years old, loves cats, loves dogs, loves people. Shadow is a Chihuahua Dachshund mix, or as I like to call them, Chiweenies. That's what my little Bella is a Chiweenie. And I'm telling you, this is like such temptation. This dog is adorable. If you are interested in giving a little slightly older dog a home, and remember this November is Adopt a Senior Month, so, you know, you'd be doing the right thing. Look at that face. How could you even not want to just smooch it? Anyway, 860-485-9165 is the number to call. 860-485-9165. And again, that's Torrington Animal Control, and that's actually where my little man came from. So I can tell you that, yeah, look at that face. I can't. Anyway, I can tell you it's a good place to adopt from. Next up, we have Hannah and Diesel, and this is a bit of a heartbreaker. Hannah and Diesel are 12 years old. They're a bonded pair. They must stay together. They are siblings. Their owner died, and now they are homeless. And you know how I feel about this situation. It breaks my heart. Please have plans for your animals that will outlast you. They are located in York County, Pennsylvania, but that does not have to be, you know, love knows no zip code. Things can happen. Transports can be made. It's probably not that long a drive if you had to do it. It's the SPCA in York, Pennsylvania, the York County SPCA, I think it's called. Anyway, if you are interested, 717-764-6109 is the phone number, 717-764-6109, or you can go on their website and get an application, www.ycspca.org, www.ycspca.org, and they are also up on my page. Share them, please. Let's get them in a home. This is killing me. All right, next up we have a dog called Hope. And look at those eyes. She has got just the most beautiful features. Huh? Pretty dog. Yes, that is what Zach is saying. Pretty dog. Hope was found roaming in New Hartford and is safe with the New Hartford Bark Hampstead Animal Control. I can't imagine. I never understand how people just lose dogs and don't claim them and they end up in shelters, and it's just mind-boggling. Anyway, she is said to be a great dog, a true diamond in the rough. She is plus minus a year old. She still has a whole lot of puppy in her. She's a lab mix who would do well in an active home where she will get lots of exercise. She is polite and loves to play. She's probably best with older kids because she does have a lot of puppy in her. And, you know, puppies grow up and become big puppies, and they are exuberant and energetic, and they're not aware of their own body space and strength, and you know, they very easily can knock a child over or, you know, knock a child down. And a lot of people feel like it's better to put a dog that has a lot of energy like that and a lot of strength and some size with older kids who aren't going to go down so easily. Probably more like weevils, I guess. I don't know. So if you would like to find out more about Hope, you can go on Facebook and check out New Hartford Barkhamsted Animal Control, or you can call 860-309-7228, 860-309-7228. She is posted on the Animal Control Facebook page. I also have her posted on the Pound Posse Presents Facebook page. There's a list of times that they're available, you know, to go and meet a dog. Again, you can check out their page, see what fits your schedule, or call with any questions. Find out, you know, when you can go down. She's so pretty. I can't stand it. She's so pretty. Anyway, so the Waterbury Pound, and I'll take the camera back. I saw a post as I was, you know, wrapping things up. They have 13 dogs that need homes, and a lot of them are getting looked over, and it's you know, or passed by, or whatever you want to call it. It's never a good thing when there's not interest or attention, especially in a pound like Waterbury, because, you know, they fill up quickly. There were 40 runs last time I knew. 13 is just what they have adoptable. That doesn't mean that they're not fuller than that, but they can get full quickly, and that never is good for the dogs there, because they are not a no-kill shelter. So if you are looking to adopt, if you're a rescue looking to pull, let's try to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. By all means, you can check them out. They don't necessarily have a lot of their dogs posted on Facebook, but you can look them up on Pet Finder. And I'm not so sure they have all of their dogs there. So the best thing that you can do is head down there, and the address is 200 Municipal Road, and that is, of course, in Waterbury. And the phone number is 203-574-6909. If you have any questions or you want to talk to somebody and find out when somebody might be there for you to check the dogs out, 203-574-6909. So now it's getting to be the holidays. Thanksgiving will be obviously later this month, and then of course Christmas, and people love to have pictures of their pets with Santa. So the first one that I have seen pop up, I will tell you, save the date, it's a good one. November 25th is Bikers Against Animal Cruelties, Pictures with Santa, and we can put that poster up, Zach. Yeah. Complete with me blocking things out that would get me in trouble. Anyway, if your pet needs space from other pets or people, They will absolutely accommodate you because that's how my wonderful friends at Bikers Against Animal Cruelty roll. You know, if you go in and let them know that, you know, you've got a dog that's dog reactive, or, you know, you've got a cat maybe that isn't going to do well if they see other dogs there, or if you've got a dog that doesn't do well around strangers. Again, all you have to do is go in and tell them, and they will take whatever steps need to be taken to give you the opportunity to get your pet in and out with, you know, no fuss and no muss, and, you know, hopefully no unsightly mess. The event is going to be at Gengris Harley Davidson, 221 Governor Street, East Hartford. It's going to be from 1 to 4 on November 25th, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So they're not wasting any time. They're getting started. There's going to be a bake sale and all kinds of other fun stuff. Again, because that's how they roll. Anything that Bikers Against Animal Cruelty puts on is always a good time. I can vouch for that. You know how much I love them. I hope they know how much, they know how much I love them too. But this is not one that I've made it to yet. Maybe we can do that this year. Not sure. I'm never sure, but I can try. So anyway, there's a Facebook event. If you go to their Facebook page, you can find it as well, and I'll make sure I share it. And if anybody's got any other pictures with Santa coming up, if you let me know, I will give it a shout out on the air. Again, I know how so many people like to have their pictures taken with Santa and their pets. I'll take the camera back. It's been a lot of years since I did that. I used to do it with Daisy, and she was one of those dogs who didn't always do the best with other dogs around, so we'd kind of have to bring her in through a different entrance and get her out quickly. You know, the place where I used to go used to have appointments, so you would do very, you know, first or last or whatever, and just try to get in and out the best you could. And she took some really good pictures with Santa. I should probably get your pictures again this year and put them up because they're always fun to look at. Zach, let's scroll through the adoptables one more time. We've got Kai, and Kai really, he's a beautiful dog. He needs a lot of exercise. You know, I'm sure that the perfect owner for him is out there. You know, kudos to his family for knowing that they can't give him what he needs and, you know, everything that he needs to be the best dog he can be. So hopefully they'll find the right situation for him. Then we've got the little guy in Torrington that's just killing me. I did tag a friend because this looks like her kind of dog. I just love the little face. I love the little ones. I love the big ones. I can't help myself. Here's a pair of bonded seniors who lost their owner. And, you know, it's Adopt a Senior Month. Come on. What's two more? Then there's Hope, who is just a little bundle of love and joy and looking for someplace to spend the rest of her life. And I'm pretty sure that she'll get snapped up very quickly. You know, I talk about the holidays and I preach a lot, and it's just who I am because I hate to see bad things happen to good animals. You know, we're coming up on Thanksgiving and holidays and Christmas and New Year's, and it can be overwhelming for your dogs. So I'm just going to take this opportunity, and maybe I'll get it out of my system all at once. Please make sure that your animals are safe during these times where you're going to have a lot of people over, doors open and closing, people in and out, food left everywhere, drinks left everywhere. The last thing anybody wants is to have, you know, a plate of food scoffed down by a dog and then they get sick, you know, alcoholic beverages, strangers coming in and out, and a dog getting reactive, trying to protect their territory. doors being left open. People go out to smoke and to vape and to use their phones, and they forget to close the door because they don't have animals at home. So, the cat runs out, the dog runs out, and, a lot of times it doesn't end well for the animal. So it doesn't really hurt to put your dog or especially your cat in a room somewhere where nobody can get at them, where they can't get out. It's not mean, you know what I mean? I'm not telling you that your dog isn't or your cat isn't part of the family and shouldn't be out and around, but especially if you have a lot of people over, it can be overwhelming, and safety should be the first concern. If you put your dog in another room, maybe put him in a crate if he's not going to freak out in a crate, because somebody opens that door, especially if you have a dog that might be protective. If somebody opens that door, the dog's going to react, and it's happened. So putting a dog in a crate, because you can't count on people not to open a door, because sometimes people are dumb and sometimes people are nosy. So, you got to think of everything. And, I hate to be like, somebody called me Debbie Downer today about something, and I'm not trying to be that. And that was something that had nothing to do with the holidays. But it's getting to be that time, and, it's going to be here before you know it. You've got enough else going on. You don't really want to have to worry about where the cat went or what the dog's going to do, or, just think about it. Plan ahead and make it safe and enjoyable for everybody, because your pets are family and they deserve to be considered. Anyway, what do we have for time, because I'm rambling? Less than a minute? Okay, well, Nate is coming, so I guess we got less than that. You guys are deciding for me here. I'll just wait for you to decide, okay? Okay. Peace, love, and dogs. Until next week, thank you very much for watching. Good night.